Hey guys, welcome this week. If you are in energy that has been wondering why all of a sudden maybe you have some gifts waking up, maybe you've heard from some people that you haven't heard from in a while, maybe you've got selected to do something that you want to do or something that you don't necessarily want to do, and you're trying to figure out where in your natal chart this energy is coming from. What is it so heavy about you that's affecting you directly? Like the most obvious thing, this is for you. So, this is a reconciliation concept, right? And a lot of times, especially in tarot land, when you have people say reconciliation, people start automatically thinking that their ex or their past person is coming back. And I want to actually tell you that the definition of reconciliation is to put multiple things together, to bring together. So you can reconcile data, information, you can reconcile your books for your budget, you can reconcile with a person, you can sit down and listen, and you'll hear sometimes people say by my recollection. It's similar, right? Reconciliation, right? It's just really saying that you went and bought it all back. Okay, re means to do again, it means repeat, it means again. So, where past meets future is the way Spirit showed it to me, because when you can reconcile the things that have happened to you, for you, around you, you're able to kind of tell your own future, because energy repeats itself in patterns and cycles, right? So if you are advanced enough to be able to look at the energy from the past and project it into the future here, you kind of can give yourself an anticipation effect, okay? Because what do they say? There's nothing new under the sun, right? So if you're able to reconcile what happened and where the information came from, you're able to project it into the future. Also, using information and data from your past gives you this utility belt or toolkit type vibe, where it's like, oh, I've been through that, I've had that experience, oh, I know where that is, so that you're able to make more informed decisions and to respond and react quicker. A lot of times we pick and choose whether or not we even want to participate in different energy based on our past and how we can now project it into our future. Like, if that happened then, if I do that now with this here, with those people, then this is probably 9 times out of 9 going to be my outcome. That is exactly what Spirit is doing, taking your experiences and giving you this utility belt or this toolkit type vibe. Engaging where necessary. I'm getting the vibe right now collectively that a lot of people are so locked in on one concept or another, and we'll figure out which energy it is that is affecting us like this, where we don't really want to be distracted. So we're only engaging in what's necessary. Something too important to be distracted from. If you have a goal, a relationship, your target is locked. So you're only slightly pivoting or even looking out of your peripheral based on your experiences from the reconciliations from your past here. You now know, like, oh, I've been through that, I did that, I have that experience. That's not serious enough to stop me from doing this. So it's giving me an energy of like being able to use your past experiences and be able to tell what's a real threat now. You know, you kind of know exactly where it's like, well, I need to harness into this, because I feel like a lot of people who have been participating in the energy are about to cross a threshold, and therefore, of course, a lot of booby traps and a lot of distractions, a lot of character tests are popping up. But with this reconciliation energy, information, data collected from your past moving forward, you're able to look at it and say, I don't really need to engage in this, or okay, this is going to be a problem. One of the most obvious things that you'll notice if you're one of these energies is being affected, and this is a collective, you know, there's no one's, we're alike, not alike, right? We're not on this earth by ourselves. We're not the only ones that are down here. Is physical activity. If you hear about people who don't really work out or they haven't in a long time, and you see them starting to do any physical activity, take walks, lift weights, blend, like, these are people, that's that physical component that's coming in. This is that Leo energy that's coming in with this astrological new year on March 20th. So you're going to see people moving around. I talk to you guys, of course, but there are people around me who don't necessarily watch my channel or don't even know that I do tarot. So no, I'm not telling them everything that you can find out here, right? But if you are just paying attention, you'll be able to see people who are on your level, so to speak, or on your energetic level, because they're starting to move around. They're starting to work out in their own right. For you, it might be running 2 miles. For somebody else, it might just be taking a walk. For someone else, it could be literally just getting out of the bed. But I see people getting more physically active. A lot of people say they notice this around the spring because it's getting warmer. But again, remember, getting warmer, getting hot, getting in motion, that's that cardinal energy we talked about last week. I'm still aware I ain't finished everybody reading, but that's gonna take more, right? Anyway, stay here, right? With this energy. So this physical activity, that's that cardinal energy that's coming in. Remember, there's 4 cardinal energies. There's Cancer and Capricorn, and there's Aries and Libra. Aries season is the next cardinal energy. It's the next opportunity that we will have to get the party started. That's where we are right now. And with this being the number 8 year Leo energy, this means that a lot of things are going to be exposed on public display. The only star that we have in the sky is the sun, 11:11 on the clock here in Atlanta. So they will go through what you went through. Okay, so I know that people get a little touchy with this. Is what it is, right? Everything happens in cycles. Some people are going to be blessed greatly, and some people are in the pool. Some people are about to be given, and some people are about to be taken away. Okay, so I say that because I have been getting a lot of pushback from people just in life moping and victimizing their situation, and it's like, I don't say nothing. I only talk to y'all here. Because I'm looking like, I checked the forecast. I checked the temperature. If you're one of those people, you did something. You let one of these more low vibrational energies dominate you, whether you know it or not. And I say that too because we've been talking about for a while. This isn't the time to go rubbing stuff in people's face or calling out what they didn't do. It's too late. Let them have it. Let it be. You know, those who are supposed to be where they are where they need to be. It's not a good time right now for you to go and say, dang, you know, well, you shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have bought that. You shouldn't have went there. They know. And they're in a very pissy mood, if you want to just be real, you know. Let's not go there. So if you're one of those people that's like, well, what's going to happen to those who are not chosen, those who are not being escalated, and those who are not being, you know, held up on a pedestal? What about those people? What do you mean, what about those people? They're going to go through what you just went through. You can't be going up if you wasn't down already. It's an elevator type energy. So if you're being exalted, from what? Exactly. You're coming up. So you were at a lower level, you are graduating. What happens when you fail in school? You repeat the cycle, and then we have some people that choose to drop out and not participate. That's what's going to happen to these people. And that is none of our business, none of your business. They have their own relationship with themselves, and they have their own relationship with spirit in whatever form they've chosen. And that is where their relationship and their understanding has gotten them. Okay? The only people who need to help them and rectify is them and God, or whatever they subscribe to. You coming in trying to play a different role, that's not what this is right now. Okay, we just need to be grateful right now that you are one of those chosen people, that you're graduating or escaping, and just let that be. To try to go back right now and be like, sucks to be you, not a good energy. This cycle right here is going to give you a different idea of poverty. Some of you, your idea of broke, not having it, will never be that again. Hey Portia, Grand Rising, thank you. Your idea of broke and poverty, it will never be the same again. So even if you fall, even if you take a loss, it will never be like what you're coming out of again. Okay, so congratulations to you. I'm not saying, and I think a lot of readers miscommunicate how cycles work, and a lot of them will straight out tell you that I don't do all that. Hey Chestnut Checkers, good morning. Hold on. Am I doing it? See, I got time for you. I love you. But a lot of people, a lot of readers, they will tell you that, hey, I'm just here with my gift. I don't even understand what I'm doing. I don't even know, where this came from. I'm learning along with you, which is humble to an extent. But again, also, we have to do our due diligence to listen to multiple channels and to do our own research. Because what I'm telling you, I'm not telling you that just because you're on your way up or you're going to be gifted or graduating. Thanks, sir. I'm not telling you you'll never suffer again. It's none of our place to tell you that. A lot of people misunderstand that when they're going to receive something from the universe, that they're good forever. I hope that we're not those people. That is very naive to think, just new levels, new devils, right? More money, more problems. But you won't have the same problems and you won't have the same devils that you're defeating now. okay? That just means the universe is going to bring you something to fit. You're going to be competing on your level. You wouldn't have a 10th grader playing basketball with a whole bunch of 6th graders. You would say, that they're unequally yoked, they're mismatched. So you're going to be in a different arena, but you'll still be competing, you'll still be learning, you'll still be living your life. So this reconciliation energy that I'm picking up could be from a person, a situation, but it's really just where the past is meeting the future. You're about to graduate, but most often when you graduate, it's to go into another cycle. You graduate high school to go to college. You graduate from college to go into the work field. You want promotions in the work field. You're working to retire. That's another level. You want to start a business. That's another form of graduation. So graduating doesn't mean that it's over. So I think I mentioned in one of these Monday mornings that Pluto was going to come back to Capricorn one more time. Don't get caught slipping and Pluto come and punch your ass in the gut because you thought Pluto was gone. Because remember, Pluto talks about the breaking down of society, rules. You know, it's like a tower energy, and it's been in Capricorn for the last 19 years. Good morning. Okay. And we want to make sure that the cycle's not all the way over. So I'm saying that because with this reconciliation energy, I do believe we have one more test coming up. So don't get too relaxed. You have like a warm up before the finals or whatever, but I do not believe that we're on this energy where it's just like, oh, well, that's that. You know, don't be that way, okay? I'm checking in, you know, periodically to make sure y'all know where the energy is, because it does move from sign to sign. It jumps around. Remember what they say, the only thing constant in life is change and death and taxes, right? But anyway, I'm just coming to let y'all know that. So we're going to see now what this utility belt is. Some of y'all don't have one. Good morning, Sasha. Thank you. I was like, hey, you know, hey, that might be somebody's health and happiness. Thank you so much. I'm sure that all of us receive it. She just sent us all good luck and good health and happiness. So God bless. So let's see where this energy is. Remember, if I were you, I would get my natal chart out, and I'm actually going to add a PDF on my website so y'all can go and print this off. It's going to be a blank natal chart. It's going to have the numbers all around it, and it's going to have the pie chart. So it's going to be a PDF, something like this, so that as we're going through the signs, you can put a happy face, you can put an X, and go meditate on that later. But I'm going to actually give y'all a PDF because I keep on telling y'all to do it, and some people are like, I'm a little overwhelmed. This is my first time seeing it. I don't know how to work it. I don't know how to read it, and I want to spend more time talking to y'all about that stuff than it's enough readers out here reading on love and things like that. Let's get to the nitty gritty, right? So I'm gonna start off with the Aries energy, which I'm picking up over here. It's gonna be real simple when it comes to this reconciliation energy. Princess of Swords with the King of Cups here. All y'all have to do is sit and meditate on your emotions. How have you been handling situations? That's simply it. How have you grown? What have you been through that has forced you to be a more mature person? Remember, the Aries energy is the youngest in the Zodiac energy. That doesn't mean you're the youngest person. But you could, wherever you have this in your chart, you could see people be more advanced than you, even though you have the robust and you have the vitality and you have the want, you have the ambition. It may not just be working out. That's because a lot of times Aries energy is lacking the skill set. You have Mountain Goat out here for your advice, which is keep going, keep progressing, keep learning, keep trying here, and you're going to see yourself get more and more mature. This King of Cups is often also looked at as Scorpio and Libra. So this is like being able to sift through facts when it comes to experiences. So when you went through something, being able to take emotion out and say, was it my fault? Was it their fault? What does that mean? Where is it taking me? So when it comes to this reconciliation energy and it comes to this Aries energy, wherever you have this in your chart, it's really saying that there's some tangible details here with the Princess of Swords. If you sit down and think about it, there's some type of evidence, some type of memory that you have where you can say, okay, that worked for me. That did not work for me. We not ever doing that shit again. I actually like how that turned out. Okay. That's what we have here for Aries. For Libra, which is your opposite. So I want to do it right directly. The only card whose advice came out as an issue. Wheel of Fortune with the Death card just came out for your reconciliation with Swan, Awaken Artistic Spirit. Ooh, some of y'all gonna get upset, but just remember, I just work here. I'm simply a spiritual antenna. Energy can be on people, places, signs, and situations. So make sure y'all get these natal charts out, because Libra energy, what I'm seeing here when it comes to you reconciling, bringing the past and meeting the future and getting all your data together, it looks like There's a complete transformation about how you handle things. Whatever cycle you're entering, exiting out of, you just not the same person. You don't play that way. I also feel like you're not just going off of looks and beauty. That ain't good enough for you. You want to pop the hood now. So a lot of this would imply, you know, I'm going to keep it straight with y'all. I'm not going to speak in riddles. A lot of this would apply that at some point, Venus energy, you may have been a sucker for love, money, materialism, for the shiny, you know, shiny penny syndrome. That's what the energy says, okay, wherever you have this in your chart. But you're learning now to read a little bit deeper into people, things, and situations. They'll never get you again with just they look good, okay? You still like the bells and whistles, but you want to test drive this now. And I love this because even at work, I'm seeing that, you know, you could have wanted to work at companies or like companies because it looked good. You heard they had a nice hiring package. Nah, Libra, like, I need to research you. I got questions. I'm gonna have to think about it. Like, I need to read that before I sign it. Never again. Scorpionic energy out here. There's a true, like, I feel like you still in the game. Because again, this, remember, the phoenix rises from the ashes. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, this talks about things changing for the good here. Absolutely not. It also talks about, I'm picking up a strong world energy from the Death card with the Wheel of Fortune together. This combination is giving me like, that ain't there no more. If this is a structure, a building, we're talking about reconciliation. Remember, this is just the gathering of data, the return of information to one place to make it all make sense, even if this is a person. If this is Libra energy here, wherever you have this in your chart, and we're talking about the past meeting the present, it's not there no more. It's been demoed, it's been destroyed, because it's not what it was under the hood here. If this is a relationship, y'all not going back. Ain't nobody that fine is what I just heard. If this is a job, it's the same thing. Like, nah, I don't work in those conditions anymore. It's something I'm hearing when I look at this. I'm also feeling like there's some things that you may have went for or considered that you like, ain't no way in hell. You know what I mean? I'm hearing that there's some things that may have looked good and sound good. Again, it's this glamorous energy and it's this fairy tale description that you like, baby, you didn't tell me I had to do 20 things to get it that included, you know, it's just not getting the bang for your buck where you have Libra when you look at the past meeting the future. Cancer energy with this reconciliation energy with your past meeting your future, your utility belt, your toolkit of information and data. You have discovered peace and calm with 4 of Cups twice. That's the 8 of Cups energy. This is walking away, going deeper here. This again is needed some more substance here. It's rejection. It's a no-go. It can represent second chances, but because I have it out here twice with a reconciled energy of the 8 of Cups, it's giving me that you're not going to keep trying something. With the discover peace and calm with the sting right here, especially that sting is sticking out to me. With this card being blue, it's making me think of throat chakra. You might have tried to help somebody and got kicked back or verbally abused one too many times. This is like, I'm just trying to help. This is somebody where you try to help, they curse you out or tell you to stay in your place or tell you they didn't ask you. This is one too many times, baby. You won't ask no more. Because at the end of the day, it feels like every time you volunteer yourself, it's just not worth it here. And you see there's 2-1 here. So this is you trying to be a partner, trying to help out here. So what you're reconciling is, if you don't ask me, I'm not volunteering is what I'm seeing here from the past and meets the future here. I'm not doing nothing twice. If I volunteer to do something for you and you tell me no, don't worry about it. It's something I'm picking up here. I'm also picking up for if this is relationships. Y'all don't do exes. Like an ex is an ex for a reason. Everyone does not feel that way. I'm telling you, wherever Cancer is in your chart, you do. So a company can't call you back. A person can't call you back. You just not getting down like that. You don't want to talk twice. What you said is what you said, and you should have meant it. That's what I'm picking up here. This is how you are keeping your peace and your calm wherever you have Cancer in your chart when it comes to your past meeting your future. You're a person who is learning that when a person shows you themselves, please believe them. Okay, Cancer. Oh, Capricorn energy. What does this reconciliation energy mean for you, where your past meets your present, your tool belt, your toolkit, your utility belt of data and information based on your experiences? You have trust, open-hearted vulnerability. Remember, Cancer is your opposite. This is giving that same porcupine energy. If they hurt me once, they hurt me twice. Once a person shows themselves, that's what it is. With the 2 of Swords and the High Priestess here, I say what I said and I meant it. You know, I've seen enough. I've done enough. These energies share on the spectrum. They're like yin yang twins, so it makes sense that it's a lot of the similar energy here. What you've reconciled is I'm not gonna go to something that burned and put my hand on it again. The high priestess here, you only needed one time to learn here, and you now have that knowledge in your repertoire. You good here. You do believe in blocking people wherever I see this Capricorn energy. When it comes to the past meeting the future, once it's behind you, it's behind you. You're not trying to bring the past into the future. As a matter of fact, you're using your past to gauge. Like, I'm hearing archetypes with this Capricorn energy with the high priestess. And I just thought about this because I have a lot of Capricorn placements, so this is funny because they're showing me somebody like you didn't label people, you didn't categorize them by your past. So say you got an ex, John Doe, and he loved to cheat with your friends. Anybody that compliments a friend of yours, you like, oh, you a John Doe, ain't you? Seen this before. No, thank you. I already had a John Doe. You know, like if this is a girl who just like to come around and ask for money, if you pick up on anybody giving you any of those mannerisms, you like, hold on, I already had this type of Jane before. We good. We're not doing that anymore. Literally, the difference between the Capricorn and the Cancer energy, though they have a similar pattern, again, because they're attached, is that the Capricorn energy here is actually projecting it into the future, whereas this Cancer energy still might give you a chance. This will be time stamped eventually when we're done, so y'all can go and watch those too. Remember, always watch the opposites, okay? I'm trying to do everything in opposites for y'all so y'all can get a big picture. Leo is who I got next here. You have trust and transformation, giving scorpionic energy with the 9 of swords and the chariot here. Leo energies with your past and your future, what you're reconciling is the past is gone. You can't do that anymore. There's a breakdown here when it comes to this Leo energy here. This energy of not really wanting to move into the future, not knowing what to expect when going into the future. You have some anxiety about the future wherever you have Leo in your chart. Again, where the past meets the future. With your data and your energy, is just like, thank you, Chestnut Checkers. I try to stay off here for a second so I can really heat up. And I'm talking to Chestnut Checkers. He got me. You know, I'm a real estate broker by trade. So I launched my firm at the end of last year. So I'm getting busier. But I'm going to be honest, while we talking about this Leo energy, I have anxiety about what the future looks like because I can't, that's what this Leo energy is. I can't really project what it's going to look like. And I have this around my 5th house of creativity. So we're talking about a new business. You kind of don't know, you've never done this before. This is naivete and it's kind of anxiety because you don't have anything to compare your future to. But God did tell me that one thing we're going to keep consistent is we're going to keep this space consistent. So I'm here to give y'all a message, even though I will never give y'all the excuse I'm too busy. I'm letting the energy heat up so I can be hot. You know what I mean? Y'all don't want to hear the same thing every time, right? But this is telling me what I just said here. If this is a relationship, you don't really know what this is going to look like. I'm also picking up intuitively wherever this Leo is in your chart. This could literally be that something external looks different. Who is that had that scorpionic energy and was different? Libra. Libra energy could be dealing with a Libra, or this could be a direct impact from that Libra energy because there's something around you. And remember, Libra said that I don't care what you look like on the outside, I'm gonna have to pop the hood. This Leo energy is giving me the same type of energy where it's like, I don't really know, I don't have nothing to compare this to because maybe that place isn't there anymore. Thank you. Maybe that place isn't there anymore. I'm also picking up some of y'all spouses or friends didn't have surgery. Maybe they don't look the same anymore. Maybe they have a newfound or new form disability with this Leo energy here. Maybe they had a baby now or they got married. Things are externally different and you just don't know how this is going to go, where this Leo energy is here with this trust and transformation. Spirit is telling you that change is constant. That's why we're reconciling information, okay? Periodically, you have a Mercury retrograde so that you can stop for a second, take a deep breath, and actually register what has happened. That's the purpose of Mercury retrogrades. Mercury's fast, it's spinning, it's communicative, it's mutable. But then you'll have a retrograde where you're supposed to stop, you know, organize everything real quick, catch your breath, and go at it again. Thank you, Portia. So that's what's happening now with this Leo energy where it's like, you're going to be okay. I know you don't have anything. I feel like one of the biggest energies wherever you have Leo in your chart, because remember, this is a Leo year, so this is also something that's collective for all of us. How the hell we going to anticipate and make plans for something we ain't never seen? You got different laws changing and you know what I mean? You got stuff going on, even for us collectively, you know, nationally and internationally. So we all kind of just sitting here with this Leo energy like, what does that mean for us? You know, I don't really know what to expect from that. Spirit is telling us that it's going to be okay with the trust and transformation. Things have to die out at some point. Think about the children. They don't even know what's going on. They just rolling with the punches. They're doing whatever we as adults teach them and tell them is right. And then time going to go on. They're going to discover that something changed or we was wrong about something. And then time going to go on and they're going to teach what they think is right. You know what I mean? So it's this snowball effect that we just got to realize that the universe is always in motion. So as this energy bounces around, all we can do is what we're doing now and try to track it. And then keep in mind that it's the universe. You know what I mean? So that's what I have for this Leo energy. And we're going to go across the chart to Aquarius, which is its opposite, where you have release worry, can't make it up here, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Cups here. Now it says release worry, which on the Leo side, which is the opposite here, you got this anxiety. And what does Spirit say? Hey, look, things gonna change. You might as well just get used to that. The Wheel of Fortune here, I know, Portia. Just know I only do this on here when I'm channeling. When I'm not here, I'm like a blonde, unless we talking real estate. Everything else, I'm just like, wait, what? Say that again? Like, but when I'm on here and I'm channeling, when I'm doing tarot, because I'm leaning on someone else, you know, the universe and my ancestors' understanding, and I surrender to that. So I let them tell me. Because if I had to think about half this stuff, I would be like Sasha up there, and I would need to go smoke a joint. And I don't smoke, but I might try. But right here with Aquarius, it says that, look, trust and transformation, right? That's the breaking down and the buildup of things. Well, you got the Wheel of Fortune here. This is change here. Nothing in life is constant, but change is constant, but change. And then you got the Five of Cups here. Some of y'all are just like, well, what about this? I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Is it too late? Yes, wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, let it go. It's gone. And the Wheel of Fortune was out here with somebody else. The Wheel of Fortune was out here with Libra too. Heavy Libra energy. I'm just going to write that one down to pay attention to. Remember, we got all these energies in our chart. Some of us, we got it in a house where it's about this big on the pie chart. Some of us got major placements and it's huge. Some of us got little planets that we don't... Some of us got it as our sun, moon, or rising. But I see Libra, which is karmic energy, contracts. It's popping up out here a lot. You know, whatever was done is done. Basically, karma's karma, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. It's done, right? So with Aquarius here, Spirit is just saying, hey, don't worry about who is not coming and who didn't make it. Who is that? Capricorn has an energy that says they missed the meetup. It's in the playlist. Thank you, Portia. But then you got this Two of Cups up here. See, some people going. Aquarius energies, I want to send y'all a big hug wherever you have this in your chart, because again, there may be some tougher places than others for some people. For you that have this around your family and your friends, I feel like this is going to be a little harder. I'm talking fast and I'm speaking upbeat, but I want y'all to know I do feel the pain coming off of this Five of Cups here, where it's like, but what about my brother? You know, like, we can't leave them. Some of y'all have lost family members to literally the other side, or to incarceration is something else that I'm picking up on, and they're not going to be able to experience these blessings. And some of y'all have some type of remorse that's out here where y'all just feel like, damn, you know, you kind of feel guilty here. But again, Spirit is saying that it's not your fault. You know, time ain't gonna wait on nobody. So whatever happened, you know, nothing you can do about it at this point. Some of y'all are literally thinking about suffering a little bit longer, or wanting to be, you know, more low-key or private, because you don't want someone else who is not as fortunate or who is not in a position where they can participate see you. This is really kind of sad. You know, this is like not wanting to go and hike a mountain because one of your friends or your family members had an accident and they can't walk anymore. So now you like don't feel comfortable doing anything that showcases your legs in front of them. And this is something that is kind of, you know, now y'all know that the energy consumes everything, good, bad, ugly, ups and downs. So it's out here somewhere. And again, no, I can't think of nobody directly, but I don't like when readers are like every single energy is blessed and happy. And no, don't tell me I'm not looking at the news. You know, don't tell me that I'm not looking outside at low vibration and pain. You know what I mean? So I do see it showing up here in Aquarius energies. I'm sending y'all a hug. But again, there's nothing you could have done for them anyways. You know what I mean? This is life. This is the universe. This is karma. And don't got nothing to do with you. Whew. Scorpio, who also kept making appearances here. Y'all be trying not to get emotional because now we got to go to the next energy, okay? Scorpio here, claim your spiritual power with the Eight of Swords and the King of Wands here. I'm picking up a huge energy of like a barrier here where the scorpionic energy is. Wherever you have this in your chart, you're going to have to protect this. For those of you who are getting some type of promotion or upgrade, whether this is at work or relationships, baby, they want your job. They want your man. They want your girl. They want your life. This is lusting after your life here. But look at this. We just was talking about pain. Look how beautiful. It's like beautiful scars. Y'all went through this. Y'all earned this. And it's really kind of, it's a little upsetting that wherever you have Scorpio on your chart, you got to get something. Now you got to fight for it. But I tell people, once you get the championship belt, you got to defend it. Of course, everyone wants it, right? The King of Wands is out here telling me that you are not just talking, you're actually doing what you said you would do. You're leading by example. You're leading the pack. You're not the person that says, delegate and says, go do this. You say, come here, let me show you how to do this. But because of that, y'all definitely, I'm hearing Selena, I'm hearing Nipsey Hussle here. Please don't forget that you have been promoted and you have been upgraded and that you are not who you used to be and you may not be able to do and go to places that you used to do and be able to go to, okay? They don't see you as the same little homie on the corner, you know what I mean? You now the big boss. You're not my girl that used to sit at the desk across from me anymore. So y'all please be mindful of this wherever you have Scorpio energy here because this is a transformation here. I'm also, for cross watchers, I'm giving y'all a heads up here. I feel like this Scorpio energy will get with y'all. Something about this claim your spiritual power and the way this Black Panther looking, like I'm a killer, so don't push me, is just giving me, you know, it's like he beautiful and everything, but don't forget what you're looking at. It's something that I'm picking up here. You know, I lead and I get out here and I demonstrate. I can do that for a reason here. But Eight of Swords often talks about self-imposed imprisonments and doing things over and over again. And to me, a lot of times it's a cocoon for me. It's where you need to be self-aware. What are your habits, your practices that you have going on that you need to remember, like, oh yeah, I can't do that anymore. For instance, some of y'all need to stop talking about how much money y'all make because what you consider a little money is big money to the people where you came from. You know, some of y'all been in corporate jobs and y'all done made some money, and now y'all like, oh, they wouldn't give me a raise. And I make $180,000 and you got people like, what? And you complaining, they don't understand. You know what I mean? They're not on your level. You got people that used to make $15,000, now they're making $30,000, and the people that's still making $15,000 looking like, I need to get you fired so that position can come open so I can work there. Like, keep in mind of this. You know, that car that you don't really want no more because it's old. Someone out here doesn't have one, so they looking like, oh, this Scorpio energy, just, they think they're too much. You know what I mean? Don't throw your pearls before swine. For those of you who that didn't click, because it took me a long, I'm a literal person. I'm very deep. So that one wasn't clicking for me for a long time because I didn't feel like I had pearls. Y'all come with me now. Come with me now. I be getting a look. I didn't feel like I didn't have pearls. Sometimes we don't see ourselves. We're not self-aware with this Eight of Swords, the habits and the thoughts that we tell ourselves. So I didn't feel like I had nothing to have or take. I kept getting shit stolen from me too. It took me a minute to be like, why would they steal my glasses? Why would they break in my house? Thieves don't break in empty houses. And I had to wrap my mind around, wait a minute, I got something. To somebody, yes, you do. So I want to put that out there for the Scorpionic energy because that's what I'm seeing here. I used to have an open door. Anybody can come in and you want to eat and you want to watch some TV. It's cool. I ain't really got nothing. To who? Okay, your standards are different. You have elevated, all right? That's what I have for Scorpio. God bless y'all. And for anybody who was just cross-watching, I'm not seeing Scorpio go down. Like, they ain't no punk now, but Scorpio, don't put yourself in that position. Across from Scorpio, you have Taurus. Thank y'all so much for being patient with me and riding out with me as we get through these. Taurus energy has had a tough energy going on for those of you who have watched. Well, I want to say 4 Taurus and 2 Taurus, and for anybody who watches up to this point, my channel is comprehensive. It took a minute. This channel is relatively new. It's not even 2 years old that I've actually been posting. It may be hitting the 2-year mark. So I've had to find my flavor and I've had to find my communication style. So what I've realized is my channel is more comprehensive. So the readings build on each other. I say that because Taurus has been having a tough time in the energy. And for those of you, especially Taurus energies who are here, who are pushing a timestamp, that's because Uranus, which is a sign of chaos and rockiness, is in this earth sign, which is stable. It's very much giving volcano. It's giving earthquake. Taurus energy likes patterns. They don't like all of that. They're a fixed sign. And you got this planet, Uranus, who loves change. Well, it's forced change. So this energy has been having a tough time. This isn't my fault. This is the energy. So if y'all like, damn, Taurus still ain't got a good reading, you probably won't until 2026 when Uranus quit messing with y'all. Okay? Now, wherever you have this in your chart, you're suffering from this. Some of us have more dominant placements, and we can look over and say, oh, you got Taurus in your chart. I have Taurus in my 3rd house. So I've been struggling with talking to people better. Y'all might can't tell, but I can be quite the asshole. I didn't know until recently. I mean, I didn't know. And then I felt like I shouldn't change how I talk because I felt like I didn't say nothing wrong. It's not about us. We have to start paying attention. I started studying Taurus energy from just the past readings. I went to the Taurus playlist and started looking down and applying them to my 3rd house where I have it. And I started studying it. And even though people around you may not tell you, Taurus, you get a cookie, Spirit sees you. Okay? Don't do it for the people around you. Because according to everybody, you're not going to be able to redeem yourself overnight. You know? So according to everybody else, I still talk to people crazy. But new people are giving me different feedback. My sales pitches are getting better. Someone told me yesterday, if you talk to everyone like this, you're going to do great. And I was like, yes. Somebody gave me different feedback. So Taurus energies, I'm sending y'all a hug too. Don't give up. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all reconciliation energy, because Lord, y'all know I gotta brace it. Allow for gentle times, the 10 of Wands and the King of Swords. This is that surrender energy. And everything I just basically said is basically what these cards say. It's going to get better. You know what I mean? It's not going to always be like this. Don't beat yourself up. Don't hang yourself, because it looks like the universe has already got the external environment doing that. People could be disassociating with you or blaming you for things. So you don't have to do that to yourself. With the 10 of Wands here, y'all got a lot going on. A lot of baggage. It's not the best time for y'all. It's a little heavy here, especially in and around your solar plexus and your root chakra, your lower chakra. So your self-esteem, how you make money, how attractive you feel, your creativity right now, because of what I just described. It may just be a little ugly here, but with the King of Swords out here, as long as you know that you're doing the work, you have a plan, and you're able to track and measure yourself, reconcile that energy. What they said back then is true, and what you're projecting in the future can be true too. You have to put it all together. My problem with the Taurus energies that I've had, and that once I actually studied myself and looked in the mirror, is that we tend to want to cut off the pieces that we don't really like and be like, well, that's not important, and don't nobody need to bring that up. Like, I did cuss them out, but it wasn't that bad, but they asked for it. Like, no, you need to take full consideration of all of it. Okay? And then you need to ask yourself, okay, moving forward, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? What is it going to look like? And I told y'all, I think last week, and I know I'm not done with all of the signs from last week, but I think I told y'all last week where y'all have Taurus in y'all chart, the old people are not going to forgive you. It's time to start new. If you keep going back to the old people, they're going to keep hitting you over the head here. But this allow for gentle times with this 10 of Wands. It's like you're finally like, and so, yes, I did all of those things. And what are we going to do now? That is what Spirit is asking you to do here. And I'm seeing here with this allow for gentle times, and with your Scorpio energy, which is your opposite here. Remember, I told y'all some of y'all need to protect yourself because y'all getting promotions. I'm going to be honest, even after Uranus moves away from your planet, or we get to the latter end of it, it's some people going to feel like you should suffer for the rest of your life. And let's not act like we don't see it every day. It's some people going to keep bringing it up. They're going to forever live in the past because for whatever reason, wherever this Taurus energy is, people feel like they should just be judging you and calling you out all the time here. But I'm telling you, if you're cross-watching that allow for gentle times here, that's not none of our places here, because Spirit about to let them off. Spirit about to let them drop that baggage or finish their cycle and let it be done. And then what? We just going to keep... You ain't got to fool with them no more. But it is not our place to keep on just literally, we're bullying. Like literally calling them up to say, hey, don't forget you ain't shit. Don't forget what you did 2 years ago. You still ain't shit. That's exactly what I'm seeing out here. Just don't fool with them no more. When people say, hey, what happened to you and so-and-so? We went different ways. Let it be that. But you going and talking about how, well, so you remember they did this and this and this, right? So now that they got themselves together, they want to act like, no, now you have taken on this low vibration. And for my Taurus energies, You know, whatever happened to y'all, that's between y'all and God. I don't deliver karma. I just tell y'all about it. And I'm going to let this be that right here because I got so many Taurus videos. I mean, some of them labeled, if you looking for your enemy is here. Like, some of this energy been horrible. I get it. But again, trouble don't last always. Redemption is real, and it's up to the universe what that looks like and how that happens. As far as us actively participating in energy, we ain't got to fool with them. Taurus energies, if I was you, I would get the hell on and just go start over somewhere instead of trying to go back, because I just told you for the 100th time what's going to happen where you returning to, wherever you have that in your chart. I.e., key person. There are some places that do not want me to speak. It has been 8 years. They still will not have me back because I cussed some kids out. They was bad. I have my reasons, okay? Come for me. But you know, I got control of the classroom and I might have told them to sit their ass down. But, you know, this school was like, the teachers was like, yay. And then some parents called and they was like, no. So even to this day, with all of my accomplishments, they like, nah, we can't have you back. What if you cuss the kids out? And I'm like, okay, I just won't come back to this place. I can't speak at this school no more. Shit, there's more schools to go to. And for future reference, Kara, don't curse the kids, you know. By the way, like, I'm not playing. And that's another, I don't do story time, but I done had some things happen. I done had parents try to fight me at teacher parent conferences because I was trying to offer them a card to buy a house and they didn't know the difference between renting and owning. I done had all sorts of, nah. So, you know, I'm just letting y'all know y'all not alone, but let it go. Chestnut checker, shame on you. Let's move to Sagittarius energies. I hate when people bring it up too, because I'm like, I don't do that no more. But hey, I did it to myself. It's reconciliation energy. It's going to be with me, okay? Sagittarius energies, you got Lion in reverse here. Embrace honesty and generosity in reverse here with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands. I'll be damned. Sagittarius energy is the absolute opposite of everything I just said. What you're reconciling here, this Sagittarius energy is in big denial. Big denial. You ain't do nothing. Damn. See, what in the world? So Sagittarius can sometimes vibe with Pisces because of that Neptunian energy. Is ruled by Jupiter, but it has been known to be co-ruled by Neptune, which is illusion sometimes, which means they can have the capacity to be a little delusional. And that is what I'm seeing here. Don't shoot the messenger. Pull out your natal chart and see where it is. This is embrace honesty and generosity in reverse. This is, I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not agreeing with you, and I'm not giving you nothing. With the Three of Swords here, because as far as Sagittarius is concerned, when they reconcile everything, they were the victim. Okay? When they look back and they add 1 + 2, it was 6, and ain't nobody finna tell them nothing else, okay? And then you got the Seven of Wands. Do you want to fight me? Like, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care if 20 people, that's like me saying I didn't cuss the kids out, and it was at least 30 kids and 7 adults. And it wasn't my first time. I've been known to cuss over intercoms, like live on the radio by accident. Like, so now it wasn't me. All these people heard you, but it wasn't you. Okay. I'm actually going to clarify this, and I haven't done this for anyone else, but I like to be thorough when it comes to energy. And I'm going to put a star right here with Sagittarius because that is wild that this is how the reconciliation is coming up. And then you have to ask yourself, wherever you have this in your chart, you know where you're going to be tested coming forward, right? You know where your test, your character test, you know where it's going to be tried at in the chart. It looked like most of us going to be battling in the Sagittarius energy. Because if we pull this chart out, it looks like this is the one place in our world. And in your world, in my world, is career. In someone else's world, it might be relationships. In somebody else's world, it might be their body dysmorphia or health. This one area is where it looked like it's about to go down here because we're saying we didn't do nothing. It's not our fault. Spirit, how true is this? As above, so below. I just work here. My deck was up. 8 of Swords, Temperance, that's Sagittarius energy, 2 of Pentacles, and Justice here. You tell us one thing, you tell yourself another, okay? This is like I'll never tell you out loud. Whoever hugging me, I am hugging you back. Thank you. But that's what this says. This is karma out here. We about to get karma. So y'all go to y'all natal charts, put a big ass circle around Sagittarius. We gonna have to study this energy. For each of us, it's gonna be different, and it's gonna show up different, and it's gonna show outwardly differently. But it looked like Sagittarius, we're gonna have a problem here because the Eight of Swords said, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm gonna do with the Two of Pentacles here, even though I know that it may not be all the way right with the Justice card out here. We just gonna suffer for it. If it's wrong, I'll be wrong. If it's right, we'll see. Wherever we have this in our chart, when we reconcile everything, we didn't do nothing. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Spirit, show me the high vibration of this, please. The high vibration of this energy. The Ten of Pentacles is out here with the Prince of Cups in reverse. Damn, come on, Sag. I'm trying, man. This is greedy. Prince of Cups here, that's like bad news. It's also kind of like lashing out. The Prince of Cups is like an apology. It's like emotional communication. In reverse, this is like, leave me alone. La, 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 I can't hear you. Because what? Ten of Pentacles, as long as I'm getting paid, I got more money than you, is what I'm seeing that's out here. That's the high vibration of it. Okay. What's the low vibration of this energy, please? The Empress in reverse. Oh, man. With the Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Swords. All right, so look, again, because we have it in different places in our chart, I did it like this for a reason. Depending on where you have it, example here, on the high vibration side, if you got this Sagittarius energy, I'm picking up Chiron and Leo as well with this Lion card. Chiron and Leo is a struggle to be seen and acknowledged here. If you're someone who has been struggling to be seen and acknowledged, where you have Sagittarius in your chart, I just told you, like, mine's career. So this would be like if somebody been telling me, if I was a singer and someone was like, you need to give up singing and just stop. On the high vibrational, this is like, if I can't sing and I'm not good at being a recording artist, then why am I making money? How about you shut up? Okay, that's the high vibrational side. On the low vibrational side, if you so good at singing, then with the Empress here in reverse, why ain't nothing came from it? You still singing at the damn karaoke over here with the Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, waiting on the damn opportunity. You need to do something different here, and it may include not being a singer with the Ten of Swords out here. Two examples, high vibrational, low vibrational. Why did I do it this way? So that you can look in the mirror with yourself. Ain't nobody there, y'all. This a video. This gonna be recorded. It ain't even gonna be live at one point. You're gonna be able to click on Sagittarius and just look in the mirror, cry in the corner, slap yourself, whatever, on your own. You're gonna have to keep it real with yourself and say whatever people are saying here, collective. Seven of Wands. So this ain't just you. You've been under persecution for something. You're gonna have to ask yourself, is it rightfully so? How you will be able to tell is, have you got anything tangible for it? If your lemonade stand is doing so bad, why you got some money? Or, man, look, that lemonade stand ain't made $1. You might need to cut that out and look at something else, because you ain't made nothing. You ain't even sold a cup of lemonade. That's what this looks like, and only you will be able to tell, because everybody's going to have this in a different placement here. But I do see that Sagittarius energy is under persecution here, so people could definitely be attacking you. Some of you are being tried in your character, like we just talked about, why I said circle it. Some of y'all need to keep going. And y'all got Leo and Chiron. So this is being tested, and your inner child is being healed here with the Four of Pentacles. Are you going to keep going, or are you going to let it go? This turns into the Emperor here. Are you going to really own this? Is this really what you want? Then take it. Dominate it. Or, look, I know you really want this, but you really been getting your ass whooped. Like, please stop before you, somebody, like, stop, You have to ask yourself when enough is enough here with the Seven of Wands here. And you have to ask yourself what success looks like and what a victory looks like. This Sagittarius energy is very personal. And again, I'm picking up with this Lion being in reverse. Sometimes when cards are reversed, it gives me an internal energy, like reflecting on the inside. And this is really giving me, with the Three of Swords, which is Chiron, childhood wounds, this is giving me Leo and Chiron, and this talks about people never thinking you're good enough, always persecuting you and bashing you. Now, some of y'all are really not good. Some of y'all really are, and you have to find your own self-confidence and stand up for yourself. And for those of you who are really not good, this is a character test for you to be able to say, I still did what I wanted to do, and I was still happy. Okay, laugh at yourself, let it go. Because at this point, if you're not good at something and you're doing something just because people told you not to do it, now you're hurting yourself here. Because maybe as you were doing this, we saw a different talent but you're refusing it because you'll be damned if they tell you what you can't do. So wherever you have Sagittarius energies, I spent some time on it. I love y'all, but this is what this looks like. And this is a real personal testimony. If you know that you know that you know, keep going. But if you know that you know that you know damn well, please stop. Please stop. For you, not for us, but for you. You know what I mean? I can always use a good laugh. And that made it, I don't think it's wrong because you know better. All right, let's go to your opposite, which is Gemini, and see if we can get a little bit more tea on this. Gemini has lean into true intimacy, Knight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. What did we just say here? The advice is often found in your opposite. That's why I say do it twice. The why. This is what's happening. This is why. A lot of times that's how you read them when you read them next to each other. So if I want to know what's happening, I'll look in Scorpio. If I want to know why, I'll look in Taurus. Or if I want to know what's happening in Scorpio and I want to have advice or what I need to do better, I'll look in Taurus. It's either going to give you advice or it's going to give you background from my experience. And here we have with this energy over here, Sagittarius and Gemini, lean into true intimacy here. And this is a damn snail. With the Knight of Pentacles, it may have took y'all a while to really find out that something's not for you. Some of y'all stayed in a relationship and y'all stayed and stayed and stayed. But what Spirit is saying is, where you have this reconciliation energy from your past meeting your present, it's time for you to learn your lesson here. This is the Hierophant here. Is this how you really want to go? Is this your new code? Are these your new principles? That's all. You took your time and you tried. And I just said that over there with Sagittarius energy. If you at least tried and you want to give yourself a hug for that, and the people around you like, no, you dumb, I'll give you a hug. I'm proud of you. You tried. You showed determination and perseverance. So you still have some good characteristics, even though they may have been misplaced. Maybe you love hard, but maybe you shouldn't have been loving. I'm not going there today because we're not doing that. Spirit, please keep me general. Maybe you did hard work, but you could have been at a different job. You know what I'm not there either, Spirit, please. Can you give me an example, please, that I can handle? Like, please. Maybe you stuck in singing, so we see that you have staying power, but maybe you're a better artist. Maybe we should get you a paper, maybe we can take that same dedication into art. But you just saying, I'm going to sing because everybody's making fun of me. So I'm going to show y'all I'm still here. That's what this is saying here. You've been here long enough to learn what you need to learn from something with this reconciliation here. Hierophant energy here. Taurus energy. Remember, Taurus was having that fixed energy here. And remember what I told Taurus? Allow for gentle times here. So you may go to the art team and they will love you and embrace you. But every time you go back to that choir, they're going to laugh at you. They're going to clown. Don't go back to the choir. You know what I mean? Just keep going forward. In the art team here, let the past be the past. Reconcile what you learned here. You've been there long enough, and let's move forward. Y'all, come on. I be trying not to. No, I'm going to tell you. Echo is laughing. I'm going to tell you. Chestnut Check is having a field day. I'm going to tell y'all why. I try to keep it general because I told you I'm working on my Taurus third house placement that I've been getting my ass whooped in. My daddy always tells me, are you trying to help or harm? And I always say, I'm trying to help. And they say, then don't say it like that then, Kiera. Because, you trying to be nice, but it's just coming off all bad. So I'm really trying to work on that because the analogies that they be giving me are wild. And in my personals, I was straight. That's why I'm not doing personal no more. Because if it was dumb, I was like, what the hell is this? Why did you waste my... Hey, so you think it's okay to get a reading on this? Let's talk about this. So, and it's like, it's interesting because people would say, yeah, I need it hard. Talk to me like that. But it didn't make me feel good. I felt bad. I felt like a bully. And I'm not the bad guy. I'm really trying to help. But maybe Taurus energy, y'all need to stop being so stubborn. Wherever you have Gemini in your chart, same thing. You've been here so long because you've been being stubborn. So Gemini energy, please go and watch Taurus energy and don't be surprised if you realize that you're one of these people that's just been making a mess out of a situation for the hell of y'all not finna tell me not to, okay? And only you would know. And that's what I'm seeing here with this Gemini energy and this Sagittarius energy. They share each other here where somebody been here, they know better. Today you're going to go in, they're going to clown you, you're going to cry in the bathroom, and then you're going to go back out there, and when you get in the car, you're going to be thinking about being a damn fucking shooter, but you're going to tell yourself you got to go back because that's how you winning. Just no, stop, okay? I love y'all. God. I can't. I'm not trying to clown y'all, but I'm gonna need a nap after this too. Controlling my tongue hurts me. I get exhausted. Like, don't say it, don't say it. Like, woo. Y'all got the most cards ever, Pisces energy here. Y'all got McCall out here. Celebrate the power of expression. Say what you said. No. 9 of Pentacles here. Though. 6 of Swords and the Magician. This is Piscean energy. What you reconciling is sometimes you just got to say it. Sometimes you got to say it here with the Magician, because they'll tell themselves anything. They'll make it what they want to make it. I'm picking up this Piscean energy. The one thing that you have put in your utility belt that you've accumulated is sometimes you got to say what you say. And you got to say it like that. Also, I'm hearing sometimes this is the only way people understand. Like when I said I cussed some kids out, they didn't understand nothing else. They didn't understand the flicking of the lights. They didn't understand the clap, clap. They didn't understand the 1, 2, 3. They understood, sit y'all ass down. Everybody sat down. Put your hands on the desk. Everybody was like this. There was one. I said, hallway. Gone. I ain't got time to play with you. After that, I had complete control of the class. We had a great time. However, up until that point, and even the teachers, there was 7 other teachers there. And then the clap, 1, 2, 3. Jonathan, hey, I'm like, the fuck? Hey, if y'all don't sit down, yeah, because I got to go. I got kids too. That's what this Piscean energy is realizing. You might be the bad guy. People might move away from you, but you need to say what you said, because I'm going to say too, Piscean energy, I'm picking up where regardless of what you say, you may have been a victim of people twisting your words. That's out here too. So you say one thing and you know how that is. After it's repeated 3 or 4 times, it was something totally different here. And you like, well, no, I didn't. Well, I didn't mean to say it like that. Well, I should have said this. No, I did. I should have said that. That's what I meant. It's too late. It's too late. And that's what you're realizing now. Like, nah. Keep it factual and actual. Piscean energy is ruled by Neptune. So sometimes we can just tell ourselves what we want to hear, or we can say it in a way that sounds pretty. I tell you all the time, my mom calls it a shit sandwich, where you give someone a compliment, then you do something derogative and mean, and then you give them another compliment. So it would be like, I love your hair. It don't do much for your face, but that hair cute though. That's what? Piscean energy. And then somebody says, what you just say? You just called me ugly. No, I didn't mean it like that. That's what this is. So Piscean energy, you're learning to be more careful with your expression here. Be more careful about what you let people say that you said with this Magician energy here. Because you see, this is sleep energy here. This is the energy of not even knowing that people was out here articulating. Why y'all doing this to me, Lord Spirit? I'm hearing some of y'all have gathered a reputation where if you have Pisces in your chart and you ain't even know it, you know, you just walking around smiling and people like, you had no idea here. There's rumors out here. And people might have said something to you like in a very funny way, like, Pisces, you sleep good last night? And Pisces like, yeah, thanks. They're being funny here because there's something going around that you didn't even know about here. Some of y'all have also been victims of your own people talking about you. I'm looking at that heart here with that infinity here. People you've been loyal to could have been the very people out here spreading these rumors. I say spreading the rumors because you got the 6 of Swords here. This talks about going from rough waters to calm waters. It also talks about being intuitively guided. These people know what to say about you. And look, these your people you be chitter-chattering with. This is gossip out here. But with the 9 of Pentacles here, at the end of the day, you stand alone. So you can sit up and talk with these people all day. At the end of the day, they're going to say you said it. You're reconciling now that the click thing may not be for you is what I'm picking up here, wherever you have Pisces in your chart here. I'm also picking up some of y'all are way more articulate and intelligent than you're putting on wherever you have Pisces in your chart here. This is like the person who goes to work and they dress nice. And you just live in that, like you just the best dressed person there. Come to find out, you also the best skilled person there. But you'd rather the compliments for the clothes here. You're learning now, it's best they know everything about you. Yeah, I dress nice and I'm smart. Some of y'all are going into these places and you're just saying what they want you to hear. And now I'm hearing someone be accused of, without cursing please, someone being accused of not being of substance or making any type of, you don't do anything here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really need you. You don't help me. And it's like, well, hell, I don't want to be mean or tell you what to do. Yes, you do. This colorful energy here tells me that you have so much more to offer here. There's so much more to you than, yeah, absolutely. Sure. I mean, if you want to. I mean, I guess. Well, no. That doesn't matter. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, you need to tell them the truth. That's what you've reconciled here, because now they done made up in their mind lack of accountability. Were y'all working with a Sagittarius energy? Some of y'all are working or dating a Sagittarius energy, and y'all were literally just agreeing with any damn thing they say. So when they make a mistake, they come and say it's your fault too. This energy out here that I'm picking up is someone who has been blamed for someone else's wrongdoing. But as far as everyone's concerned, when they view this energy, sounds about right. They ain't never heard him say much more. I'm also hearing this, and Lord, y'all know these are analogies, but I'm hearing somebody say, like, a man is only as strong as the woman behind him. Somebody is saying that you got a dummy behind you. Well, this girl's not dumb. You're a bully. So they just go along with it. But this Piscean energy is reconciling that maybe I am dumb. Not necessarily for not saying anything, but for allowing you to bully me. So y'all are starting to take accountability with the Nine of Pentacles and the part that you played in things and the part that you helped to manifest in situations, and just walk on it. I feel like a lot of y'all are going to say what you said and just leave. Some of y'all are being terminated, and this is what you're going to leave them with. It's something else that I'm here. And it's really sad, because I feel like they slept on you, or you slept on yourself. Wherever you have this in your chart, this is what you reconciled. But what I love about the energy that Spirit is saying, where the past meets the present, is you're in this energy of, if I slept on me, I won't sleep on me again. If they slept on me, it won't happen again. So I can appreciate this energy. Again, all the energies aren't perfect. If you're in a relationship where someone left you and said that, you know, you just wasn't doing stuff. You know, this girl doing this, and that. You wasn't doing nothing all day. I hear this all the time. That's another, I can't stand these personals. They starting to play out of my head. Where out here, people say, I just need to know if I need to get out of this relationship because he don't want me to work, but now he's not taking care of me. This Piscean energy, where the past meets the present, is saying, I should have took my ass to work. Regardless of what he said, you know, maybe I could have got a part-time or something, but not working at all, and now I'm left with nothing. That's not really his fault. Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to take accountability for that. I'm going to take that. You got Virgo energy out here twice. Nine of Pentacles with the Magician, which is Virgo and Gemini. So this is you looking at the details, and again, seeing where you played the part, expressing where you played the part, and leaving. Like, you know what? You know, when you told me I ain't have to work, I should have got me a little something on the side. I should have kept something going for myself. You got me there, but it won't happen again, you know. Go. And you go get your job. And the next time you date someone and they say, you don't have to work, you like, I prefer to work. You know, thank you, baby. Maybe I'll go down to part-time. But you need to have a nest egg. And that goes for even jobs. Maybe they told you, you don't have to do all of that. Now you like sitting in a meeting where they're like, well, Pisces, we see that you didn't do this, you didn't do that. And you looking like, I was told I didn't have to. Why not? I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know. Piscean energy, that's what I have for you. And the last sign that we have, the last energy, because remember, signs are dates. But the last energy, and I said signs, so I'm going to say this. Y'all look out for any Virgo moons, any full moons, new moons, any Virgo transits, and also look out for Mercury, since I just said that. Virgo season could bring a lot to the surface as well. I'm seeing a lot of orange out here. So there could definitely, and the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of fire out here. So Virgo is a mutable energy, fire energy. So it's going to spread, whatever this is. So let's see here. Lastly, for the Virgo energies, reconciling the past with the future, bringing it all into one. You got your utility belt. You got your toolkit of all this energy here, and you ready for the next cycle. Virgo energy, embrace touch and sensuality. Okay, there's some abstinence out here. There's also wearing mask and sanitizer as well. I'm just saying. And then you got the Six of Wands out here. This is kind of eerie because I'm hearing that. Remember I told y'all at the beginning where I said the physical activity here? No. Somebody's knocking and coffee like, yo, I heard it, baby. We good. Okay? We good. So this could also be that a lot of y'all are working out now to build up some type of immunity or some type of strength for something that could pop out during Virgo season. You'll be strong enough. Seven of Wands in reverse, that's the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So you'll be confident enough here that if it come to you, remember the difference between the king and the queen. The king gonna get up and go out there and show you how to do it himself. Now this queen, she gonna tell you, come here. And you gonna come to her and she gonna tell you, look, do this. No, move it over a little bit to the left, to the right. I know you just did all of that, but can I get you to take it down again? That's this type of energy, and it's a feminine energy, but it can be a male or female. Some of you men have been working too hard, and you like, I'm finna take a break. I'm gonna hire a housekeeper, something of that nature here. 7 of Wands in reverse here. You're not gonna have to fight something here, or I feel like you're not gonna have to fight something. You may be immune to something by the time Virgo season rolls around with the 6 of Wands. So I'm also hearing some of y'all are like stocking up where this Virgo energy is. Virgo does rule your everyday life. It rules your health. It rules your physique and your physical attributes. So some of y'all literally are starting to stock up on like water, vitamins. When you already have it in your system and you already have these habits, it's going to be hard for something to literally touch you. Embrace touch and sensuality. It's not going to be able to attack you. I don't know exactly. I want to know. Come on, y'all. This is the last one anyway. Let's find out. Because this could be a lot of things. So even if this is a job, some of y'all have decided out of nowhere, I'm just going to start sharpening my skills. Well, by the time this position come open and they're firing everybody, they're not going to be able to touch you. You done did everything you're supposed to do and some more. So you're going to be getting a promotion. This is a relationship. It's the same thing. I feel like some of y'all might need to be off. Well, you're going to have PTO. And some of y'all, I just heard some of y'all going to say y'all sick and y'all not sick just to use the PTO because it's going to be something else. Now, it's interesting because I've seen this virus type energy show up before. I have to go and look. I'll type it in. I have to go and look. Virus energy. Some type of bug. Some type of trend. Some type of frenzy. It ain't some type of propaganda. Ooh, y'all. Look, don't be surprised if y'all don't start hearing. This is something that affects your everyday life, your body here. This is like some type of scare tactic here. Y'all not gonna be scared wherever you have Virgo on your chart. Relationships, house, whatever this is, you're not gonna be afraid because you're gonna be prepped and primed for something already. You have the 3 of Wands with the sun, and then I say all this fire energy out here. This is Leo energy out here, and then this is the 3 of Wands. There is something coming, something that we're going to be exposed to out here. But wherever you have Virgo on your chart, you're not going to be worried about it. When something comes in, you're going to already be ready. I'm going to tell you something. I'm telling y'all some stuff that I got in my Amazon cart that I never... It seems significant right now. An air purifier, a diffuser, a stair cleaner. It's like it's like cleaning stuff. Cleaning stuff where you just going to be stocked up already. 6 of Pentacles here with the 8 of Pentacles here. This is reciprocating here, some type of tangibility, some type of fruit, labor, some type of work, some type of mastery. You're going to already know, 9 of Wands, how to defend yourself, whatever this is. This is like everybody like, oh, remember when they ran out of tissue? You know, it's people out here that was hoarding. They had, before this even happened, they didn't even know they were out of tissue because they had a closet full. They always have a closet full. They always got 6 detergents. You know what I mean? I'm not telling people to run out and start grabbing stuff, but I am saying that if you start with 2 and the one you using, so you got 3, one you using and 2 put up, and then you grab another one later and you grab another one, you can end up with 4 to 6 before you even think about it. And I feel like everyone needs to kind of start doing that. I keep hearing everybody hollering they gonna go get a bunker. Y'all can't even get a damn house. Where y'all gonna bunk at? See, that's why I be getting in trouble. Because I'm like, what? And I'm a real estate broker, so I know. Y'all not even out, what? You gonna bunk in your damn apartment. And then I hear people say, I'm gonna go take some of the rich people bunker. Where is it? How you gonna get there? 10 of Swords. No, you're not. Everybody needs to stock up and take care of themselves and their means. Some people, immune system's great, but as small as I look, I will tell y'all that I'm bottom heavy. So I'm looking to tighten up my bottom, okay? You got other people that are working on, I got a friend, her hair is shedding. She's working on more hair stuff. You got other people that's more on dermatology, trying to take care of their skin. I don't got a problem with my skin. I'm not working on that. So you need to look at yourself. That's what this is, 6th house energy, where you need to look at the details of what you need to be strong in. And it's something physical and tangible with this red out here. Continue to speak to me, Spirit. Anything else they need to know for the Virgo energy out here? Virgo energy. The devil in reverse. Something's not going to be able to catch you, trap you, lock you in here with the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Cups. Whenever this change occurs and everything start moving around, this chaos comes in, you going to be good to go. Man, what is this? Prince of Wands, Temperance here, and you got the Empress here. This is some type of abundance that you're gonna have that everyone is not gonna have here. 8 of Cups. You're gonna be like, everybody gonna be like, did you hear? And you're gonna be like, huh, no, I didn't. And that's all you're gonna say, because you're gonna be at the house, got a whole stash or something. Vitamins, look, 5 of Pentacles. There's a deficit that's going to take place that wherever you have Virgo in your chart, you're not going to have this problem. If this is a relationship, what I'm seeing is you could have assistance. You could have 2 incomes, or you could have a partner that can help you out here. If this is a job, maybe y'all already work from home, or maybe you have job security in an industry that won't be touched. If this is like friendships, maybe you don't have any, or maybe you and your people been down like forever here. With the sun out here, whatever this is, it's easy, okay? Again, go to your chart. I am going to work on this. I don't want to make no promises because I am working. Look, I got a whole lot going on over here with the real estate thing. So, and that's one of my boards. I got one upstairs. So I ain't going to make y'all, I'm already making PDFs. Look, I do all this stuff from scratch. So I got packets being created and flyers and meetings with printing places and stuff. I make all this myself. I run my own company, so I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I do plan on, and I will announce in the community board, making a PDF for y'all to get y'all natal chart so that y'all can just start writing and coloring in it as we go through here, or when you watch it back, you can put notes in your natal chart. And basically, it'll be a blank PDF. You'll label it according to your chart. 1 through 12 will be on here, and then you'll label your houses with the zodiacs. Or maybe I'll put the zodiacs because that'll be harder, and then y'all can label the houses down below. And then from there, y'all can listen to where y'all need to be studying. So far, what we said was Sagittarius might have some denial issues going on out here, and Libra was popping up everywhere. So y'all might want to go look at that. And I'm not going to lie and act like we didn't hear a whole bunch of Pluto energy, Scorpio. That's what I have. Anybody got anything for me? I'm listening. Chat box, chat box. Y'all so funny. So we gonna just look at each other. All right, I'm canceling out. There's really no advice because each energy had its own advice. Make sure y'all go back to the beginning and look, because that's the collective energy and why we were doing this in the first place. Thank you, Chestnut Checkers. I'll take that. And you know what? I appreciate that, because I've got a lot of feedback from you guys that say, you know, well, you said everything, or you were clear. And also, I know my channel isn't super huge, but I think that as a community, we're doing a good job at setting like a safe space for people to talk, and not even, because I've had some chats, people will say something and it be my viewers like, hey, we don't do that here. I'm like, yeah, you know, we don't, because we're all here just to uplift. And again, we're tracking the energy, right? But that's what I have for y'all. I love y'all. Make sure y'all check out y'all playlist. And those collective readings, the most important ones is the bloodline one, the separation of the bloodline. And then don't forget that the person right in front of you is under your nose. Those two are highly relevant. I'm hearing a lot of other readers start to talk about the bloodline now. They keep saying, oh, it's a separation and there's a splitting. We've been talking about that, right? The rise and fall of stars, the bloodline separation. So y'all might want to go and look at that. And that way, when you listen to other readings, it can start to make sense. Because I come from an objective place. I'm looking at strictly energy, which I believe that one person can have, it's 12 energies. You can have all 12. We got all 12 of them. You can have 4 dominating you. So I'm not just saying this energy or that energy. I love y'all. I'm going to get back to them other 6 one day. But that last reading I did last Monday, it took me up there. So I'll be back for the other 6 whenever Spirit say so. I love y'all.